the fact that you have taken the time to explore this course, Practical Compliance Management for GRC Professionals, it tells me something about you, and the fact that you possess the necessary theoretical knowledge and you want to advance your skill, advance your career by actually being able to prove or to show to organizations that you're able to execute the various roles required of a GRC professional. So you're definitely at the right place. And the nature and the structure of this course will definitely give you that ability to build your practical hands-on experience. That's one of the key elements in terms of actually standing out when it comes down to applying for those various job roles within these organizations. So you definitely want to go to the next segment of this course, in which I will actually break down all the elements containing in terms of section 1, section 2, all of the necessary important points. But very important is the fact that what you're looking at is an environment that will allow you to build your skill set in terms of practically going through the various exercises, tutorials, guided exercises that will allow you to gain the practical applicability of GRC operations within an organization. But very important is the fact that all of this that you're looking at in terms of learning how to certify and manage, and for example, ISO 27001, learning how to implement and operate a data protection program, all of these tasks, you're going to be actually working in a live environment, building out your GRC program from the ground up. That's the key thing about this course. So this is not just about theory. Very importantly, is that you're going to be transferring this knowledge, theoretical knowledge, into a practical setting, a real world setting. This is an environment that is used by thousands of organizations worldwide to actually manage the overall GRC program activities. We are talking about compliance management, risk management, controls, asset management, your organization, liabilities, third parties, security incidents, awareness programs. So all of these elements, modules come together to actually provide you with a practical hands-on experience as it relates to your GRC function. So all of these tasks, all of these tutorials, you're going to be going through approximately 10 hours of dedicated training. So if this is something that you're looking for, then stay tuned for the next segment of this course, in which I will give you that overall breakdown, walkthrough of what to expect by doing this course. Practical GRC Compliance Management for GRC Professionals. Welcome to this amazing course, Practical Compliance Management for GRC Professional. And you're definitely at the right place if you're seeking to excel in your cybersecurity and GRC skill set in terms of actually taking your knowledge, taking your skill set to that next level in becoming that individual that organizations are actually looking for to be that leader within the organization, to handle the various compliance management programs, the various operations, helping the organization to be in line with their various objectives as it relates to building out that governance structure. So you definitely play a very vital role when it comes on to becoming a GRC professional within an organization. So you definitely will, in many, maybe in possibly in most cases, agree with me that there is a huge difference between theoretical knowledge and having that practical experience. And in many cases, based on my experience, that is, this theoretical knowledge, while it's very good, it's always good to have the theoretical understanding and the fundamentals for whatever it is that you're doing. It helps to build that appreciation and alignment when it comes on to the practical aspect of things. Now, while this is very good in terms of having the theoretical knowledge, it is not actually what businesses and organizations might be looking for in employees in a particular point in time, based on the fact that organizations differ, they operate differently, they have various industries. And oftentimes what you gain coming out of maybe college or university is just an awareness, that knowledge that gives you an idea of what it is that you're going to be doing. but practically it's totally different in many occasions. You're dealing with, organizational structure, organizational politics. There are so many things that goes on within an organization that you will have to undertake in terms of building your skill set when you actually go into various business and organizations. So there's a whole lot for you to learn and to build your skill set. Now, organizations, they need people who have the matching skills that will enable the business or the organization to operate effectively in meeting its various business organizational objectives. As it relates to skills, you might say, that is exactly my challenge. I don't have the years of experience or the particular skill set or skill sets to where, in terms of, you might be asking the question, where do I actually get this knowledge? Where do I actually get this skill set or experience from? Certainly, there are a number of ways to go about acquiring this. And that was one of the things, the challenges that I encountered in my journey. And I still do have this challenge in terms of gaining certain experience, but you have to be creative. And I'll be sharing with you a free training series and also a course that I have developed based on working with persons within the industry, so that I could actually tailor all of this, put this information together in terms of for persons seeking guidance, or for, there are so many people who need this guidance in terms of actually transitioning into cybersecurity or the GRC space. And I believe this will tremendously help in this regard. I will also be placing a link in this course for you to access those resources. But let me quickly get out of the way. Let me share my screen with you just to give you an idea of this particular resource, what it's the structure of the resource that is actually there for you, so that you can actually capitalize on using this, and not just to utilize this resource, but also to share it with other persons within your network. That is how you are able to grow in terms of your skill set, being able to teach, to share the knowledge that you acquire as a professional within the industry. So what you're looking at is a course from the CyberJA podcast. That's a podcast that I've actually developed that is built all around, giving back to the cybersecurity and GRC community, and there's a ton of resources there. So within this particular series, you're looking at pivoting into cybersecurity, and this is a course approximately 2 hours and 30 minutes in length that provides a vast amount of details in terms of all it is that you can actually gain the necessary skills, the guidance of building your experience as a cybersecurity or GRC professional. Not to mention, also, you have these various podcast recordings that I've actually compiled, interviewing many persons within the industry, cybersecurity leaders, CISOs, persons actually breaking or aspiring to be a cybersecurity professional, sharing their experience, their challenges, how it is that they gain experience, what it is that you need to do to really be that exceptional cybersecurity professional. So definitely look out for the link to that in the course, and for sure, share, subscribe, follow, like, to grow the strength of this repository of resources. Now, with that said, then let me quickly just provide you just a little bit as it relates to the details of this course. Now, the main objectives of this course, when I was actually putting together this course, is to provide you with the guidance and approach to acquire the necessary skills required to develop and implement an entire GRC program, specifically focusing on compliance management. That's the area that this course is centered around. On that GRC program, running a GRC operational program in an organization is a very complex, at times comprehensive initiative that has a number of moving parts. So being able to manage and put together a compliance program can definitely help you in that regard as a GRC professional. So that's the key thing. And very important is the fact that this course will be done within an actual GRC environment. So we're not just talking about having a conversation about the steps, the processes involved in compliance management, but you're going to be using when you have the options of actually building your own on-premise virtual environment for this particular platform, as well as to access this from the cloud environment, if it is that you do not have the computing capacity to actually set up and work with the various elements of GRC compliance. So this course is guided by the requirements of an actual job descriptions. So that's very important also, that it is in line with a job description, what is required for that particular role as a GRC compliance manager, GRC analyst, specialist, you name it. So you're definitely in for a lot. So meet me in the next segment of this course, where I will introduce myself and also to provide you with further details of this course in terms of what to expect, the various objectives, the breakdown, the structure, and all the other fun stuff. So guys, look forward to seeing you in the next segment. Now, if this is a course that you really want to take to the next level, I strongly recommend that you look in the description of this course below, and then you will see that link that will take you to accessing all this amazing practical training resources that will definitely help to build your skill set as a GRC professional, focusing on developing a GRC program and also specifically managing a compliance initiative within an organization. As you're looking at, then these are all the various topic areas that you're going to be covering, not to mention in section 2, looking at that practical element and also the various resources and accessing that platform in order to execute all of these guided tutorials to build your skill set, to give you that hands-on experience as a GRC professional. So you definitely want to look in the description, go to that link, and enjoy this course.